Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your beginning October 2019 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Sagittarius, before I get into the reading, I just want to remind you all that because I reached 50,000 subscribers, I'm giving out 2 copies of this deck, the Casanova Tarot deck, which I'll be using during this reading. If you want to check to see how you can win this deck, go ahead and check the description box of this video and you'll see all the details there. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Sagittarius. This isn't going to resonate with every Sagittarius. I can't read for every scenario. I can't pick up on every Sagittarian energy in this world. If this doesn't resonate with you, Sagittarius, I suggest checking your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, because depending on the planetary aspects of the sky, those signs may resonate with you more than your Sun sign. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my intuition prioritizes the messages that I provide during this reading. So, cross-watchers, I also want to keep in mind, you're very welcome here as well if you're interested in a Sagittarius. But I'll be picking up on Sagittarius and cross-watcher energy, so, you know, if you feel like a certain scenario is flipped and the roles should be reversed, Sagittarius, cross-watcher, please feel free to do that. You're more than welcome to do that since energy is fluid. We all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. When I'm saying masculine or feminine, I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Alright, let's get started. Okay. What is the energy between Sagittarius and their love for beginning to mid-October? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Playfulness. Okay, Sagittarius. So it looks like right now I'm kind of feeling with this energy that if you were connected with someone before, and things didn't end so well, I feel like you have picked yourself up pretty well. You've done your healing. You've done, you know, the growth that you've needed to do. You learned from that relationship. And you just said, well, let Godspeed. I'm going to go to the next thing. And I feel like you've been very, very playful during this time. Or at least you will be. I'm also feeling a certain energy of someone around you, Sagittarius, that has a crush on you. And I feel like right now you guys are like recently just got each other's phone numbers. I don't know if you guys met each other at a bar or you met through some friends or maybe you guys even met at work. But I'm feeling this kind of energy where the both of you are just DMing each other and texting each other and just really, really getting to know each other. And it's a very flirtatious, fun, playful vibe I'm getting. I'm not getting one that's, you know, so much as resent. I'm getting one that's kind of fairly new. Or if this isn't fairly new, I feel like things are really starting to heat up. It's going, you know, from just like getting to know each other to really getting to know each other. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's almost one of those things where maybe you ask this person like, what's your sign? Kind of thing. Just like cute little pickups like that. But it doesn't even have to be that. That's not for all of you. But it's just as if I feel like you guys are, you know, hanging out a lot more, doing things you both like. I don't know why I'm seeing a park or like a picnic. And if that's not the case, it's more of like, I don't know, I'm just getting this vibe of like getting some drinks or going out to see some music, going dancing for some of you. But just really, really getting to know each other. So that's beautiful. I am feeling an energy for some of you guys really just left someone and you're just ready for someone new, someone to come into your life that will bring that sort of playfulness into the situation. So let's really get started with this. Ooh, that one wanted to go. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Sagittarius, yeah, so what I was saying about, I don't know, the Nine of Wands is up. So again, if some of you guys kind of got out of a relationship or a connection recently, that kind of just left you feeling like your walls kind of need to be brought up. This is fire energy, again, Sagittarius, but could also be Aries or Leo that you've dealt with in the past or you have in your chart. But really, you're kind of, although I see a lot and feel like a lot of you have really done your healing for the most part. I mean, it was a tough ending because there was a lot of deep connection between you and this person. I feel like you're starting to really lick your wounds though. Like, you know what? What happened happened. I'm thankful that I had to learn what I had to learn from that, but it's not going to happen to me again. I'm going to be that much smarter. I'm going to be that much wiser, and I'm going to know if someone tries to come in my energy and fuck it up. But Sagittarius, I do feel like, you know, you see that person right there. Either it's the person you left behind. Again, if it's vice versa, it's vice versa. But I'm really feeling like Sagittarius just said peace to someone. And whether it's that person you said peace to or someone new has their eye on you. Absolutely. They've been checking your social media. They've been definitely keeping an eye. For some of you, it's definitely that person you left. So be aware of that. They may even try to come back in because they see how strong you're standing, how much you're just like, I'm not going to keep on waiting on you to make some sort of connection be more alive. I did a lot of the work. Again, you're just like stitching the wounds up and you're ready to just, I don't know why I'm getting some sort of a guard. I'm feeling Sagittarius, probably because whatever happened, it really hurt you. But you know what? You're standing strong, and that person sees you for that. I'm also seeing, you know, some of you definitely, or the person you were dealing with had red hair, like reddish copper hair for some of you. And I don't know why I'm hearing like maple leaf, maple syrup. I don't know if you guys are from Canada or you like dated someone from Canada or you're connecting with someone that's Canadian. Or you guys, I don't know if like breakfast was your thing or you're gonna go out to breakfast with this person and you guys put a lot of maple syrup, or they do. I don't know. I heard maple. So that may resonate with some of you, but if it doesn't, leave it for someone that it does. But you're standing strong, Sagittarius, and I think the hurt has been done, it's been healed, and now you're on to the next. So crossing, by the way, we have 3 10s on the board, so 10 is going to be very prominent at this time. It is the month of October, so, you know, you guys could be seeing 10s around, or 10 10, 10 10 10. It's straight right here, 10, so there's definitely a huge completion. So what's crossing the Sagittarius is a lot of risk involved. Or at least I feel like you, Sagittarius, may be feeling like, I don't know, should I really be out there again, you know, connecting with someone else, or should I bide my time? You're keeping your cards close to your chest, okay? Some of you guys definitely play cards. You gamble a little bit. But more so, I feel like, Sagittarius, this is like something where you feel like, okay, I did my healing, I did my growth, I did what I had to do, but am I really, really ready to fully extend myself? I feel like a lot of you are keeping it light. Maybe some of them are kind of like, oh, I really like you, like, how do you feel about me? And you're like, I'm just kind of seeing what to do right now. I feel you too, but I'm not going to go too deep yet for some of you. Others of you, I'm getting this energy where you may be afraid that this person who's reaching out to you, seeing that you're single, seeing that you're standing so strong and tall, like, I don't know why I'm thinking that, like, maybe you guys are going to the gym more, or maybe you guys are just posting a lot more on social media, and it's like they see you happy. Even, I'm almost hearing though, even if I don't feel like that 100% of the time, They see you as moving on. But the thing is that I feel like you guys are calculating some sort of risk, either if it's with a new person, or for some of you, I'm even feeling like this person who you just left, who you just said, you know, peace to, is trying to come back. And it's like, oh, really? Right when I leave, you want to come back? Like, what kind of shit is that? And it's definitely adding to the burden, and it's definitely adding to your analysis of, is this worth the risk of doing this all over again? But eyes are on you, Sagittarius. Whether it's someone from the past, someone new, people around you, they're all watching you. They're watching to see what you'll do next. And I think that's kind of what in the decision you are right now. Like, what am I going to do next? Stay with the old, go with the new, or just, you know, have fun at this time and not really settle for anything? Sagittarius, what's crowning you is the Queen of Cups. So this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Oh, Sagittarius, I feel like this is an outside energy. Or, you know, you could have that somewhere in your chart, but I really feel like someone has feelings for you. They really are feeling you. And as much as it may be light right now, or just not too committed right now, they're really feeling like, this is someone I can care for. This is someone I can give time to. And honestly, for the small amount of you that this is the same person from the past, or some of you, I feel like when you left, it kind of gave them an awakening. You know, like, damn, maybe Sagittarius was the one for me. I kind of fucked things up. And now I just got to give them my cup back. I don't know why I'm seeing dandelions. I don't know. I don't know if you guys like have seen like dandelions around, or you like, oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing almost as someone seeing you as their wish. You know, when you blow on dandelions and it all kind of like flies out when you want to wish on something. And they're wishing for you. Some of you, Sagittarius, I do have to say, some of you are wishing for like a water sign energy. Maybe you have a crush on a water sign. But again, I feel like it's known that this person likes you, or they want to pursue you, or they're going to finally say what they have to say, that they may have been holding back for so long, but now they're really going to give you it. They're all really tell you their feelings, and you're going to be like, do I take it or do I leave it? I feel like green is also an important color, and green to me, it represents abundance, it represents vitality, you know, a refreshness, you know, something new, something crisp, something everlasting. I'm hearing that this person may want to offer to you, again, whether it's someone you're just talking to newly, or if it is that person that some of you just left. And of course, you know, I'm not telling you what to do. This is your life. But someone is definitely going to approach you. And there maybe you need a decision to make. So, what's rooting you, Sagittarius, I feel like this is 100% your energy. The Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, again, you guys are shining. You're really pulling in a lot of people's attention. I'm also seeing red. So I don't know if you guys are wearing red right now, or you have like red bed sheets or a red car, or you guys have just really have a sense of security now with your root chakra that maybe before it was just not as strong, because either someone kept on trying to play you, or you were just not as, for some of you, again, not all, we're just not as confident when this person from the past just made you feel like you were taken for granted, or your time and your energy was just wasted for some of you. And when you guys decide to leave that person, it made you it brought you to a whole new vibration, a whole new energy of, I'm going to go after what I want, and only the people who can match my energy will be accepted into my circle. Sagittarius, though, some of you, I don't know, some people, like, you have a really nice arc to your back, or you have really nice thighs for some of you. You know, that goes for females and males. I don't know, I'm hearing cashmere too. I don't know if you guys are thinking of buying like a cashmere sweater, or like you have a cashmere scarf that you're gonna pull out for the fall. Or almost you're like smooth, like energetically like cashmere, like you're just so attractive, you're so you know, just smooth with your words, smooth with your flirtation, really. It's coming off that way. Yeah, Sagittarius, in the recent past we have the Ten of Cups. So definitely some of you guys could have left a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and if that's not the case, you know, some of you guys really left, and like whatever you left that made you feel this Nine of Wands energy now of having to stay strong, having to, you know, patch up your wounds, it was because you really, for some of you, thought this person was the one for you. Like you guys had a deep emotional, spiritual connection. Whether, regardless if this person kept on going in and out of your life, they felt it too. And I want some of you to know that. Because the Ten of Cups is mutual, emotional reciprocation, emotional happiness. But I'm almost getting a feeling, Sagittarius, like this person took this for granted. Whether it was they were just not prepared to be in a commitment, whether it was just that, I'm almost getting some of them also got out of a long commitment with someone else. Maybe it was like a karmic relationship for them. And, you know, they were just not ready to start something new, but they felt this with you, Sagittarius. It's almost as if they really didn't know what they had till you had to leave. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. Some of you even could have left a commitment, or maybe this person who you're connecting with, like for those of you where this is someone relatively new, they could have just left a commitment to be with you, or they're just like also kind of taking things lightly. Ooh. Oh yeah, Sag. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so I do have to make this known. I'm getting a download here because I'm seeing this Queen of Wands as well. So we have the Queen of Wands twice. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this is your energy, and you realize this happiness. I'm almost hearing like it was too good to be true, or it was just a bit of more of a fantasy than anything really ever being put in the 3D, putting in the physical, tangible world. Like, you always fantasized of being with this person, hanging out with this person. You thought about them a lot when you guys were apart, and I think they thought about you too. Some of you even thought you guys were even going to be married to this person for some of you. But you realized that your happiness was elsewhere. That this was just all, oh, Sag. Some of you, I just almost feel like you almost thought that this was just only going to ever be a dream or an imagination or a fantasy, because this person never really gave you the reciprocation, the time, the energy that you gave. So you decided to empower yourself and really get out of that fantasy sort of state and move towards what's real, what's achievable, what you deserve. Now, the download I received, though, is that some of you may have ended a commitment because you found out there was someone else involved, someone who may have been carrying a Queen of Wands energy. It could have been another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This was a third-party situation, or it was... Sometimes the Queen of Wands can be seen as like the third wheel, or the mistress, the mister, whatever you want to call it. And maybe that just really kind of came to light, that someone else was trying to be part of the person you were connecting with's life. But that's for some of you, okay? Not all of you. And that could have just been why the connection was destroyed a bit. Was because I'm almost getting like, now that I'm pairing it like this, like maybe someone saw your relationship and got like, I'm getting this like jealous energy, this envious energy, and they wanted what was yours. Okay, that's for a very small amount of you. I'm not saying that's a lot of you. Most of you, I feel like this Queen of Wands energy is yours. Okay, so in the near future, we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, I want to say the positive thing about the Ten of Swords is that it's over. The pain, the misery. But honestly, for the majority, if this was the person, for the majority of the people, the Sagittarius I picked up on that left someone recently, because they weren't reciprocating, I feel like those are the people that are going to try to come back, try to allure you because they see you in your power, they see you in your strength, they see that you moved on. And I do feel like, Sagittarius, you're going to close the door on them. I feel like you will take this into account. You'll see that, you know, the risk isn't worth it again. Because of some of you, this person just really, really kept you leading you on for a long time. And you realize now that your chips are worth more than the time that they're giving. Period. And it could have been an air sign that you were connecting with, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Ooh, Sag, though, when you close that door, when they come back and you finally, you know, say, no, this is good, this is done, nail in coffin, ooh, they're gonna be hurt. I almost feel like they missed out on an opportunity of a lifetime. They missed out on a huge, huge opportunity for someone that would really have been down for them. But for others of you, this is interesting. I almost feel like because of this nine of Wands and this 10 of Wands, I feel like some of you are even going to reject someone you're connecting with. I'm almost feeling like some of you, they're going to ask you formally to start going out with them, but you're just going to tell them you need more time. Again, this could all be vice versa. And it's really going to make someone feel kind of shitty. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the 10 of Swords as well. I do feel like it's outside energy from what the Sagittarians I'm picking up on, but why is the 10 of Swords here for near future for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yeah, exactly what I said. Guys, I love spirit. Exactly what I said. Didn't I just pull these cards up? The 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, excuse me. It's because you don't want to be put through that again. And even though this person may not have those same intentions as the person you may have been connecting with before, you're just not ready for some of you. You still want to, almost as if some of you, I'm also feeling like, a very, very small amount of you, especially with this water Cancerian energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or just that Queen of Cups energy, some people may already be trying to move really fast with you, Sag. And you're almost kind of feeling like this clingy type of energy from them that you're not really liking. Almost like you need some more space before you can really pursue farther with this person. And I feel like I'm just hearing like, now's not the right time, or just give me some more time, but it's really going to bum this person out. Okay, so again, pick what side you resonate on if it resonates. you right now, Sagittarius, so this is why I'm kind of feeling like it's outside energy, because you're the Nine of Pentacles. You're independent. It's a very single card, right? But in this deck, ooh, someone. Okay, Sag, either you want to play with someone's titties or they want to play with yours. They've been thinking about that, okay? But yeah, a lot of you just recently left someone, okay? Like, a lot of you just recently, either a relationship or just a connection, you put an end to it. So now you're, people, again, it's like moss to a flame. And again, I am still getting that energy of some of you really are hitting the gym. But if that's not the case, you're just having this confidence, this air of independence to you that's just making you so much more attractive. Some of you are doing very well at your job at this time. You may have just gotten a raise, a promotion, and if it's like a home business I'm hearing for some of you, you're about to be very, very lucrative at this time. And people are going to see your success. And people, I'll say be careful, Sag, because I almost feel like some people, and this may be why you're calculating the risk, some people may just see you as this like money honey, okay? Like, just like someone that can take care of them. I'd be careful with that. That's for some of you. You'll know who you are. But you're looking good, Sag, smelling good. You have this boss attitude right now. I mean, that people can't find to resist. And look at this, Sag. Yeah, someone's gonna approach you. Okay, more water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you know, someone's gonna move towards you in October. Again, for some of you, it's that person you left. Others of you, this is someone who's just had their eyes on you, been waiting for the perfect opportunity. But I feel like a lot of you guys are just like, I almost just got that gut feeling right now where it's like, you don't want to make that decision yet. You don't want to like be confronted, and if it's definitely the same person from the past, you're just like, oh hell no. But I almost feel like some of you guys already know this person's going to come, again, regardless of who it is. Or, you know, they may be thinking of approaching you, but it's as if you were just, you just need more time for some of you. Others of you, yeah, you'll take the opportunity of going on a date with them, getting to know them more. Again, it's at a very playful energy at the bottom here, but full-on commitment, I'm not sure for some of you. Others of you, yeah, I guess. But there's some healing that needs to be fully done, you know? I mean, you've done a lot, Sag. You've done a lot, but again, for a lot of you, I feel like you left someone pretty recently. It's kind of similar to your last reading, and I'd go check that out if you haven't checked it out yet. But it's as if you finally, like, shut that door. It's like, do I just want to open another one so soon? Yeah, so Sag, highest hopes we have in the placement is the Hermit. Virgo energy. You could have Virgo in your chart. Some of you, definitely your rising. Or your Venus. Could be Moon too, but yeah, Sag, I feel like you just need some time, need some space. You're down to, you know, get to know people. You're down to date. Some of you, yeah, you're down for a commitment, but you're not just going to commit with anyone. And you're going to need a lot of time, a lot of preparation, a lot of, some of you are definitely have a crush on a Virgo, I do have to say, or you have your eyes on a Virgo, or you're, you know, this person that's coming in is a Virgo, or has that, energy, right, of kind of being like the independent lone wolf, you know, I do what I want and I say what I want type of person. The Hermit doesn't care. if they have popularity, if you know, everyone's all around them. They're good with just doing themselves. They're definitely not the type to accommodate their needs for anyone else's. And I feel like a lot of you are also learning that about relationships. Like for some of you, you guys just accommodated, compromised so much that you're learning that, like, that self-value of, I don't need to do that. And if I'm in the right relationship, it's equal. It's not one doing it all the time. And you're finding that light within you again. That, again, the Hermit isn't the Fool. The Fool is like a younger, I'm not saying you guys are old, but I'm saying like that energy of going into any relationship and we'll see what happens, gone with the wind type of thing. While the Hermit's been through some shit. The Hermit is someone who really has been through the trials and errors of their ways and having to really separate themselves so they can find that inspiration again to I do recommend for a lot of you meditation. Some of you already are meditating, which is great. Keep on doing it. But you'll find your answers within yourself is the most important message I'm getting from the Sagittarius. And that's why I feel like a lot of you are keeping your cards close to you, because you know that already. And so it may just take some time to really analyze what you're going to do. And again, with this person that's approaching, what you're going to say to them and how you're going to want to proceed forward. Some of you really are closing the door on someone like Benito. Some of you are doing it the second time. While others of you, it's just like, I'm interested in you, let's see where this goes. But I'm not ready for a full-on commitment yet. I need to do some things alone or just my way for a bit. Deepest fear is the Eight of Cups. So again, because there's so much water and fire here, and you know, there's some air, some earth. But again, I'm feeling like this water energy that's so present is an outside energy that just has a lot of love for you, Sag. Whether they, you know, realized it much too late or they're realizing it as they get to know you now. You know, the Eight of Cups is all about finding what really makes you happy that may be not with you at this time, or with you currently, where it's like there's something more out there, and I know there is. And I feel like really this is their deepest fear, Sagittarius. It could be yours, but that it's as if, you know, with that rejection, you realize that there's more that you need from the connection, or more time that you need before you go through. Some of you, it's as if they're afraid that you may move on to someone else. Especially if it was like a third party situation, that they made the wrong mistake by going after someone that wasn't anywhere near as good as you, and they left the wrong person. Good riddance, right? You should have recognized that from the get-go. But yeah, honestly, it's as if I'm also getting, for some of you, it's as if you feel like if you were to take time into this connection, if you were to put energy in it, it's as if you'll almost feel like unsatisfied for some of you. And that it's like, it's the same bullshit again, and it's like, I need to go elsewhere. A lot of you just don't want to waste your time again. It's really what I'm feeling for a lot. I don't know, I just heard white leather. Ooh, Sag. White leather, maybe you have white leather seats, white leather couches, white leather jacket. Something of that sort. Alright, and for the outcome, we're going to go ahead and save for Vimeo. So go ahead and check the description box for the Vimeo link. We're going to see what the likely outcome is going to be and any advice for you in regards to this connection. But before Sagittarius, I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels deck and see what this person's energy is towards you at this time, how they're feeling about you, that they may not be communicating at this time, or you're just wondering about what the energy around you is, that someone feels. What is the energy of this person? I almost picked it up when I saw two. I'm like, Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Chemistry and past life relationship. Okay. This is definitely someone from the past for some of you. Okay. That really realized that when you left, that was capiche. And they're realizing that this chemistry, they still have you on their mind. They can't let go of you. They're going to reach out, okay? But really, I feel like a lot of you may just put the final nail in the coffin, despite how strong of an attraction there is. Some of you may even consider giving this person a real chance should they play their cards right. You know, because some of you, the chemistry is just so strong. Some of you have definitely known this person in your past life. Like, not just in the past, like in past lives. But others of you, if this is someone relatively new, again, you guys have, there's a reason why this is so strong and why they have such strong feelings for you. Some of you, this is definitely a past life relationship. You guys have known each other before in your previous lives. And that's why the chemistry between you two is so strong. Okay? Again, I was seeing that red too. Some of you guys have like red hoodies on right now, or like you have a red hoodie that you always wear. Maybe you're pulling it out for the fall and the winter, but for my Australians or anyone south of the equator, you maybe all are just packing it away. But yeah, the chemistry's strong between the two of you. And I know you both feel it. But for some, it's like too little, too late. Others, it's just like, yeah, I feel this, but I just need some time. Alright, Sagittarius, I'm going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo. If you want to go ahead and join me, check the description box. If this is where we depart, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. If you want to win this deck that I was using, go ahead and check the description box as well. See you next time, Sagittarius. Take care.